Hello everyone, dear students, we are going to start a new chapter. So from today onward, we are having a good revision on the lessons which are related to the O-level paper. So Pute, we have separated the lesson parts, the subject matters of the O-level paper into different chapters, and one by one we are going to cover up them with you. So you just have to listen to these things, listen to what Samita sir is teaching to you, and then you have to grab the knowledge on each and every session. So as the very first day, we are going to start the lesson fractions with you. So I have sent you the Pute, I have sent you the PDF. I think already you have got this PDF with you, and when I am doing the questions, even I can share the screen to you. You can see the questions, so you just have to take and understand what we are doing in the lesson fractions. So here we go. We are going to start the first question. Right. So all of you can see the question in the screen now. So we'll read it, Pute. The first one is the Western Province paper question, right? Here, 3 men built 2/5 of a wall within the first week. Then 2/3 of the remainder was built in the second week. Pute, when we are simplifying a fractional part, there is a key term. Remember that is the term remainder. In some instances, it may be written as the balance or the rest, right? So what you have to take is the term remainder. So at first you have to underline or identify the term remainder, and then you have to find the number of fractional parts there is in the question before the term remainder. So when we are reading the question of the Western Province, Pute, we can see that 3 men built 2/5 of a wall within the first week. So amount built in the first week. So we can find it, Pute. In the first week, they built 2/5 of the wall, right? Then they say 2/3 of the remainder was built in the second week. Pute, once you have written a fractional part, it is a must to find the remainder now. So how can we find the remainder? What we have to do in order to find the remainder, Pute, always from 1 you need to subtract the given amount. If nothing is there at the denominator, we have to fill that with 1. So the common denominator should be 5. So 5 divided by 1, that is 5. Then 5 times 1, that is 5. Here am I. 5 divided by 5, that is 1. 1 into 2, that is 2. So we are getting an answer, that is how much? 3/5 is the remainder. Then they have given that 2/3 of the remainder was built in the second week. So we can find the amount done in the second week. How much is the value, Pute? They say that 2/3 of the remainder. So 3/5 is the remainder. Out of that, 2/3 was built in the second week. So always remember, Pute, in fractions, the off term refers to the multiplication. Off term is all about multiplication. So 3/5 into 2/3. What will happen here? The numerators and denominators will be getting cancelled. So the remainder should be how much, Pute? 2/5. That was the amount built in the second week. And then sorry Lamai. And then always, when we have taken an answer by having the off term, it is a must to take the total for one more time. Again we have to find the total. So how can we find the total? What we have to do, here in the first week 2/5 was built, and in the second week another 2/5 was built. So as it is an addition of a fraction, you just have to look at the denominators. In this instance, the denominators are same. So what is that common denominator? It is 5. You can add the two numerators, that is 4/5. Remember, Amai, once you have taken a total, it is a must to find the remainder once again. Every time we have taken a total, again we have to find the remainder. Likewise in this instance, Pute, to find a remainder in any given day, what we have to do, from 1 you need to subtract the given amount, that is 4/5. Common denominator should be 5. So 5 minus 4, we are getting an answer, it is 1/5. That is the remainder, right? So, we will read the questions now Pute. The first question, what do they ask? What fraction of the whole amount was built during the second week? Here Pute, this is the answer. 2/5 of the wall was built in the second week. Then the second one, state the remaining part to the building at the end of the second week as a fraction of the total. Then in the second question, they are asking the remainder, it is how much Pute? It is 1/5. That is the fractional part. Then Pute, they have combined with this question an important part called man days. You should be able to know the knowledge in man days now to do the rest of the question. Here they say, if they work 6 days per week, remember per 1 week they work for 6 days, right? Find the completed work by the end of the second week in man days. Pute, they are asking to find the completed task. Look at it Pute, here in the beginning of the question they say 3 men was doing this part, Pute. 3 men was building the wall. So here we need to find the completed task. You can see that 3 men works 6 days for week. Here Pute, how to find the completed task? Men into days. So 3 men worked for 6 days per week and they have completed up to how many weeks Lamai? Up to 2 weeks. So per 1 week there are 6 days, multiply that one by 2. So 6 into 3, 18 into 2, that is how much Pute? 36 man days in total should be the answer. This is the completed task. How much Pute? It is 36 man days, right. Then they are asking how many more days will it take to finish building the wall, right. Pute, here look at it Pute, 36 man days means the completed task. And you know the completed task as a fraction. Here the total completed task is how much Pute? It is, here the completed task is how much? 4/5. As a amount it is how much Lamai? 36 man days. So in order to find the total task, what can we do Pute? Always remember in fractions, in order to find a total, always what we have to do Pute, the given amount should have to be multiplied by the reciprocal of the given fractions. What we have to do Pute, the given amount should have to be multiplied by the reciprocal of the given fraction. That means it is this, 4 divided by 4, 1 and here it is 9, 9 into 5, it is how much Pute? 45 man days will be the answer, right. So 45 man days will be the answer. So they are asking what Lamai? Look at it. How many more days will it take to finish building the wall? Right. Pute, here 45 man days means what? That means men into days. Now you can see the remainder. How to find the remaining task Lamai? Here remaining task. So how to find the remaining task? From the total task we need to subtract or deduct the completed task. So the total task was 45 man days and the completed task was 36. When we are deducting that Pute, you are getting an answer 9 man days is the remaining task. The answer will become by multiplying men into days. Here already at the beginning of the question they said that 3 men are there. So for 3 men it take how many days Pute? 9 divided by 3, that is 3 days will be remain to complete the task. So this is the answer for the first question. So you can take some time and just go through this sum Pute, what Samita sir has done in order to find this answer. This is the first question we have discussed in the lesson fractions. We are going to do lot of different questions based on the lesson fractions now.